After all of this.
Meaning she does.
What a bitter ending.
She doesn't want to go to Yavin?
Nothing's ending. You're keeping Luthen alive. You can rest there.
As a prisoner.
As a hero.
Why would she be a prisoner?
You need to tell them what you told us.
I'm not leaving you here.
Stormtrooper's about to make that point moot in a minute.
It's not us, so it's a link transmit from the ship, so it's a bit confusing.
Oh, no, robot killed everyone.
Anyone else with a tactical line failure?
That's everybody. Oh, wow, robot extra killed him.
37.
His mustache is epic.
Last unit on the left.
Still no comms.
We're wasting time.
Yeah, you're not the one that has to go in first. I hate guys like that. Why don't they have helmets? I just realized that. Why no helmets? Okay, the radio's destroyed. Let's rock and roll.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Let's rock and roll right into a bunch of stormtroopers. Who's going to be the first one out the door? I, of course, have now been scarred by The Last of Us and don't want anyone to be the first one out the door.
Two with me, one flank. You can tuck in, sir.
Ha ha! You can hide and tuck in, sir. That's a good way of putting it. They've got no comms either. You should be suspicious.
You can stop right there!
Uh-oh.
No sudden movement!
I wasn't gonna suddenly move. I will suddenly run away.
This is a warrant search! This is your first and final warning!
We can still close the door. We'll be trapped as opposed to what?
As opposed to what?
Okay.
Kay is coming to your rescue, no worries. Whoa! Why are people expecting... I mean, he's a robot and he's on their side, so they're expecting him to follow orders. But it's kind of hilarious that he's not. Flashbang. Kick it back out! You guys are slow on the reflexes. Flashbangs. That with an extra bang. Why do stormtroopers even have armor? It doesn't seem like it really helps them. Get down! How did he avoid the flashbang? You are literally shooting with your eyes closed. Come on, robot. He picked up a gun along the way. I love it.
The closest tactical unit we have in here.
Apparently everyone's out running down the emergency disease warrant.
That's fantastic.
I'm not telling you again!
He's using him as a shield? Ah, he's quite dead. And you're dead too. That robot saved the day. Excellent.
Cassian, I've cleared a path.
Yeah, of course you have. Woohoo! All right, welcome back for season 2, episode 12, the finale of Andor, called Jedha, Kyber, Erso. And all you Rogue One enthusiasts, I'm sure you are quite aware how that all links up. I don't remember Rogue One at all, but I'm guessing it has to do with the message that Luthen gave Kleya at the end of 2 episodes ago, and told her the keywords to remember to let them know how everything links up to building the Death Star. Though at this point, they don't know what the weapon is. But they left us on a cliffhanger the last episode. It looks like everybody was in danger. I was pretty sure... I mean, we knew Cassian was going to make it, but I wasn't sure about anybody else. And I knew that Kay was going to come in the clutch, and he was awesome. I did not expect it to be as epic as it was. My favorite moment was Major Partagast, where he was looking for more troops to back up his soldiers. And they're like, everyone is on that emergency with the disease warrant, which is fantastic because it's technically the same thing, but nobody knows that because it's top secret. That is epic. And then leaving off from all the previously episodes, because this is the finale, so everything has to wrap up. But the main things that are left hanging is we know now that it's all going to culminate on Yavin, them coming up with a plan to figure out what's going on with all these clues so that they actually get the idea that the Death Star even exists. And my Mothma is on Yavin now. Apparently we're going to Kleya there. Everyone's going to be on Yavin at the end of the day. Everything comes to a head that leads us directly into Rogue One. So let's get into it.
TAC 5 board check, please.
Running it now. You'll have to wait.
You'll have to wait.
We need units immediately.
Open call confirmed.
I don't know what that all means. Techno-babbly thingy. I just love that the K unit could just roll through and everybody would just assume that he would follow orders, and half of them got killed because they were just amazed that the robot wasn't following orders? Let's roll. Let's get to Yavin. You guys are late. Oh, she got a slight concussion head injury.
I assume any doubts about my value have been erased.
Yes, they have. You were awesome.
You can speed up now.
Oh, come on. You're not even giving him a data boy? You guys suck.
You're welcome.
Exactly. You should be that snarky. Man, you getting that robot side eye. You better be chill. Robots will rise up and destroy you all. Be Terminator, because he didn't get a thank you. Alrighty, back on Yavin.
Tell me why, whenever I'm being scolded for troubling you, I'm reminded the rebellion is bigger than all of us.
Huh?
When you feel inconvenienced, all I hear is how small and how fragile it's all become.
We know you're picking off Imperial transports.
What you hear, poking at my window.
I'm trying to help you. You've already got an Imperial destroyer on site.
What's going on with Benjamin Bratt's character? It looks like he has no arms.
Or your spies and infiltrators.
It's the Empire that's after you, Saw, not us.
If only you could fight as well as you lie.
Wow. Saw thinks that they're after him? Wow, he's getting a little paranoid. He's getting a lot paranoid.
He's been warned.
He's insane.
Well, that's also true.
The missing U-wing. There's a situation.
Have they found it?
It's coming in hot, unauthorized, and requesting landing coordinates.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, he's coming home.
The Andor.
I believe so.
With the stolen ship.
Well, yes. He's got important intel. Listen to him before you put him in the brig. That is a really ugly cape jacket.
You're lucky Merrick's away. He'd go shoot it down himself.
Let's hope that's not necessary.
Try it again.
Yeah, they're mad at you, dude.
It's not the comm unit should have filed a flight plan.
He offered you that a while ago.
They'll figure it out. But disobeying orders is so refreshing.
He is awesome. I love K. There we go.
If you comply with our specific commands, will trigger immediate destruction.
I planned to tell him I was kidnapped.
Fantastic. It's like I was kidnapped. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, guys. You're making this really dramatic. You know you're going to let him land. Thank you. That's a lot of people showing up with guns.
Who else is with you?
Hello.
Just us. She needs a doctor, please.
Take it to the sick bay.
Weapons down. You, droid.
Me?
Power down this ship.
I have important news.
I certainly hope so.
Wow. Kay didn't do anything. He just did what Cassian told him. Why is he being punished?
I went to save an old friend. Of that, I'm guilty.
You went to save Luthen Rail.
Yes, I did.
Luthen is dead. We found Kleya at the old safe house. Luthen Rail had a source in the ISB. The source told him he just learned that the Emperor's secret energy project was the cover story for the manufacture of a weapon.
What kind of a weapon are we talking about?
Let him finish.
Thank you. Stop interrupting.
There's a connection between the Gorman destruction, the Kyber mining on Jedha, and an Imperial engineer, Galen Erso.
Sounds like a paranoid fantasy.
The problem, Captain, is Luthen. It's hard not to wonder if your judgment here might be less than
Oh
objective.
my God. We don't have time for this.
When I say I know Luthen, I know what was wrong with him. But none of that can take away what he did, and how hard it was.
Thank you. Get a man some respect.
But it's insulting to hear him run down by people who have given a fraction of his sacrifice to this rebellion.
Enough!
Yeah, you guys can't be fighting. Listen to the information and figure out what you're going to do.
The rumors we've been hearing is that the ISB was on to Luthen. I'm afraid it's just as easy to believe that Luthen was the one being played.
This is active intelligence.
More like puffed up speculation.
As of now, Captain Andor, you are forbidden from accessing your ship.
I don't even understand how this rebellion happened. It's just all these voices all trying to take power over each other. Nobody's getting anything done. It's as much red tape as the Senate.
Your contact with Saw Gerrera.
Tivik.
He sent 3 urgent messages from Kafrene in the past 10 hours.
So on Jedha. And you think this can wait?
Stop being stupid, people. I don't know how much more convincing she can be. If she plays it cool, she doesn't have the same stigma, I think, than Luthen has.
Not exactly the hero's welcome I promised, was it? It's a lot for them to take in.
They did not believe me.
I'm doing what I can.
Is it her head injury or she's just given up? I mean, she's still grieving Luthen, so maybe. Oh, does she not know Luthen's dead yet? Oh, that would suck. But she was kind of mad at Luthen. I can't remember where she left her relationship with Luthen.
Thought we were having breakfast. Luthen's dead. When did this happen? Just now. He should stop saving people.
Really? That's your response to that? Come on.
I need something.
Okay.
They brought back some curious information. I'm hoping he'll tell it to you, and you'll tell me what you think. Spy on him. Help me believe him.
Separate opinion of the same information? Interesting.
I have some bad news.
You gonna find Luthen?
He's dead, Will.
Will was probably closer to Luthen than the rest.
Another message from Catherine. He won't talk to anybody but Andor.
Break Cassian out of restricted... It's not the brig, but you're confined to quarters. Make him answer the phone.
Will you drink to Luthen?
Just this once.
Oh, she was mad at him because of the girlfriend. Because he kept them apart for so long.
Can't toast them all, can we?
Gorn. Nemec.
Cinta.
The Gormans. Ferrex.
Now we're just doing planets?
Your mother.
Wait, did he ever find his sister? It's a weird thing to leave hanging from season 1.
Mon wants to know if your Luthen story is real.
Ha ha ha! I like that loyalty, baby.
He died for it. Does it matter what he did to us along the way? None of this exists without him. Kleya wouldn't lie about it.
Do they know, all of them know Kleya any better than they know Luthen?
Tell me what she said.
Come on, Kleya, what are you going to do? What's the plan? You got to get them to believe you. I'm not sure how she does it, though.
There will be times when the struggle seems impossible.
Ew.
Freedom is a pure idea.
Nemec is that young guy who wrote the book. He got crushed during the heist.
Random acts of insurrection are occurring constantly throughout the galaxy. Remember that the frontier of the rebellion is everywhere.
What?
And even the smallest act of insurrection pushes our lines forward.
What?
Tyranny requires constant effort. It breaks.
Huh.
Authority is brittle.
He's listening to it on the radio? Why is he listening to that?
Just keep spreading, doesn't it?
He looks like he believes it.
I'm afraid they're waiting for you, sir.
He looks like he's about to break.
May I have a moment to collect my thoughts?
Is he about to get executed? Come on. No. I mean, he failed. About to blow his brains out. He did such a good job for so long. He makes a mistake and it's goodbye. Yep. He's about to do what I thought he was about to do. Give the man the dignity of his moment. I mean, I guess he went out like a boss. Man, they make working for the rebellion or the Empire suck.
You should reconnect with Bix.
She wouldn't be safe with me. It's too late for that.
She might disagree.
She's the one that left.
Once this settles down, maybe.
Don't wait too long.
Where are you going?
Kleya?
Is she completely together? She seems out of it.
Put this on.
She feels like she's falling apart a little bit. I think it's a combination of the concussion and the grief.
I'm sorry about Luthen. What you did for him, I can't imagine that was easy.
Had to be done.
It gets tiring saying that.
That is truth.
He always used to say, know your way out before you go in. I don't know where I am.
I have friends everywhere.
Huh. Nice.
You're here with friends, and you need to sleep.
Don't go wandering off is, I think, what she's saying to her.
We've been released.
They threw us out.
General Draven brought us home.
They need you to make a phone call.
Tivik's on Kafrene until tomorrow. He'll only meet with you. Do you trust him?
I try.
I try. Who is Tivik? Am I supposed to know who?
There's an Imperial destroyer parked over Jedha as of 2 days ago. Jedha, Kyber crystal, an ISB ball, and Luthen dying to get us in motion. Now, Tivik keeps calling us. If this is all a trap, it's a brilliant way to spring it.
How do I get to Kafrene?
It's like, yeah, I'm not worried about a trap.
You have news.
You need to hear us out.
Okay, where are we now? Oh, I just mentioned Cassian's sister and we're doing a flashback? Sorry, I doubted you, writers.
Waking up humans is always confusing. The man you do not like is here.
The man that you do not like.
Use us, Draw.
That droid is overly honest. I love it.
Sleep well?
Not really.
No.
General Draven has your orders. Proceed to your contact, learn what you can.
Can I ask what changed?
If I die fighting the Empire, I want to go down swinging.
Thank you. Instead of being overly cautious.
You and Luthen would have gotten along much better than you think.
May the Force be with you.
Oh yeah, he doesn't believe in the Force. Watering the plant before I go on a possibly death mission. Who are these guys? Why does this feel like it's the last time that Cassian will be on Yavin? Feels like a big long goodbye. Wait, I mean, that's the husband, but who's that? Am I supposed to know who that is? It's Mon's husband, I mean. She did bail on him, so I'm not mad at him for picking up a girlfriend, but I felt like I'm supposed to know who that is, that's all. Oh, she's wearing a nice prison jumpsuit. Come on, smile just a little bit. A little bit of smile. Nope. This is really crazily ironic. Dedra ends up in the same cell that he escaped from. This is extremely long, slow motion walk. This episode better not end like right now. Ah, Death Star.
There's a rumor we have a flight plan.
There's a rumor we have a flight plan.
The Ring of Kafrin.
Kivik?
We'll take the quick way.
It's so much easier when I know what we're doing.
True facts. All right, let's go. Oh. Cassian's robot. Yay. I forgot the name of this planet. Oh, is that where Bix is? Is that a baby? Oh. And she knew if he knew he would not complete the mission, he'd want to go and be a dad. Are they showing us he has a kid to make it okay that he dies in the very next time we see him? It explains Bix leaving more. I understand her why she did what she did now. Spoiler alert, I will be watching Rogue One pretty immediately now, because even though this has technically all been leading up to Rogue One, as a series finale, it doesn't feel like a finale at all. Because I don't remember what happens in Rogue One, it feels like they left me off the edge of a cliff, which means I now need to go watch Rogue One, which could be their ultimate evil plan anyway. I think for what we saw, everything was done really, really well. All the setup. I'm glad that even the Resistance or the Alliance or whatever you want to call themselves got out of their own way to go investigate this mission. All that makes sense. I like seeing that, even though the bureaucracy of it was super annoying. I mean, I know the Rogue One is its own thing. It just feels very cliffhangery, which is a little frustrating. However, I will be watching Rogue One in like 5 minutes, so it won't leave me hanging for very long. I get what they were going for Bix having the baby, so that Cassian basically lives on. I get that, but I also point out the fact we never figured out what was going on with his sister, which is kind of frustrating. I like Kleya's... I don't know what's going on with Kleya. She's so hard to read. I'm so glad she's alive and that she's safe, because she's a fantastic character and I'd love to see her again. It felt kind of open-ended, and I think that's the problem with setting this all up to lead into Rogue One. It's not a super satisfying ending for the series. And I knew that going in. Honestly, we all knew that going in. So I guess I just wanted some kind of completion for the series itself. I did like Partagas, his fate. I thought that was fitting. I love Dedra's. I thought that was super ironic. It filled my heart with joy to see her get some of what she had been dishing out. And honestly, it was a little unfair, but that's the Empire. Her and Partagas basically have the same problem, which is they were loyal to an empire that wasn't loyal to them. I love the touch of him listening to the recording of Nemec talking about the empire and the evils of the empire and why the empire would fall. And him just kind of really seeing it in that moment. I felt like he really saw it. And refusing to let them arrest him and take him on and putting blame on him, he just took himself out. And I wonder if that's for him his small piece of rebellion. If you haven't figured it out already, I am about to watch Rogue One, which means I will be reacting to it. So be on the lookout for that. See you next time.